And so at that point, everything's really uncertain. You don't know.
Make a basket, man.
Oh yeah.
Mike Jr.'s first basket. Yay, man. Yay, make another basket.
I have a dad who played in the NBA, and growing up my entire life, everybody's like, what's that like? My dad has always just like been a dad first. If I wanted to get training from him, he was always there. If I wanted anything, if I had questions, if I needed advice, he would always be there, feedback, critique. But he never placed any pressure on me or my siblings to make it to the NBA or have the same career that he did. So he didn't make it right away. And so he ended up having to go play somewhere else. So he went to, I think, Puerto Rico and the Philippines. He ended up playing 6 years in the NBA after that. People hear NBA and they're like, oh, wow, that's great, and it is. But for me, I've also known him and known his journey close and personally, that he had to go through those ups and downs of not knowing if he's going to be on the team for the whole season. I've been able to take lessons from him and how he navigated trying to make a team and sustain and craft a career with ups and downs. And that's probably the biggest thing that I've taken or been able to get from him, is knowing that like just because it might not go up in like one direction all the time, like you still can navigate your way through, and if you keep fighting, that you can make something happen.
Yeah, man. Make a basket, man.
I went to Sunset High School in Portland, Oregon, and Oregon's not a big recruiting hotbed. It's not where like a lot of big time college players or pro players come out of. I had a hard time getting recruited. Had some Division II and junior college and Division III looks, but coming out of high school, I wanted to go Division I. I knew I wanted to pursue that path. So I went to prep school with the goal of developing, getting better, and getting recruited by Division I college coaches. It was in Massachusetts, in Winchendon, Massachusetts, about 3,000 miles away from home. And so this is me at 18, first time going away, middle of nowhere, school with about 200 students. I'm coming from a high school with 2,000, and it's just like, okay, like here's the grind, here's where it kind of really begins. It's boarding school, and so it's just focusing on your craft, basketball, focusing on the books. Christmas break comes and I break my thumb. I have to get surgery on it, and I'm out for the remainder of the season. I have to sit out, and I'm away from home, and I've just got to do the extra year of school. I wasn't there for the grades, so it was just like, okay, here we go. Like, how dedicated am I to this? And I decided to stay there and finish out the year, recover. No Division I schools had enough time to look at me or felt like they wanted to offer me, and so I ended up with a Division II scholarship offer very late before the signing period.
So I've been on that Van Gogh shit a few years now. Feel like I've been been chasing each fear down. For a salmon to submission, so I do not have to listen to the ignorant bullshit and never tears down.
And it was the only offer I had, and it was a small school in Vermont called St. Michael's College. It was just like I had maybe a week or so left before like the signing deadlines, and they came and saw me. They were surprised that I was still available. So all within a week's time, I went from not knowing where this school was, what conference they played in, hadn't heard anything about them, to them offering me a scholarship and me signing. I just signed it in a back room at my school when it came off the fax machine. I was just okay, signed it and then sent it back, and that was that. It was quick, but I remember how great I felt because all throughout high school, the goal was to play well enough to earn a scholarship for college. I knew that I didn't want my parents to pay for my college education, and I wanted to, also from a pride standpoint, like show that I was good enough to have basketball cover that.
A tough battle, but you get your first win on the road. What's it mean for your program?
It's a big step for our season going forward. I mean, we reached the halfway point, and we realized that we didn't have any road wins, and that's got to be key for us in order for us to have a successful season and finish it out strong. So this is another step going forward for us.
Nothing's gonna stop